If you're considering the SteelSeries Aerox 9 wireless for your next gaming mouse, you might expect a sleek, ultra-lightweight powerhouse to revolutionize your gameplay. But here's what surprised me. Despite its flashy RGB and promises of 18 programmable buttons, this mouse isn't the flawless hero it claims to be. In fact, some serious issues might make you think twice before buying. Stay with me because by the end, I'll break down who this mouse actually suits and why, plus give you a tip on how to snag the best deal online. But first, let's unpack the truth behind those specs and shiny features. At first glance, the SteelSeries Aerox 9 wireless dazzles. It's got that cool PrismSync RGB lighting boasting 16.8 million colors, and an ultra-lightweight holy shell design weighing just 89 grams. For MMO and MOBA gamers hunting for speed and precision, it promises effortless gameplay and a serious edge with 18 programmable buttons right at your thumb's reach. Plus, the AquaBarrier IP54 rating means it's supposed to shrug off splashes, dust, and dirt like a champ. Sounds ideal for marathon gaming sessions where accidents happen. And with a claimed battery life of 180 hours on lag-free Quantum 2.0 wireless tech, it's built to outlast intense sessions without cutting out. But here's where things get complicated. While the concept sounds perfect, users, myself included after extensive testing, notice issues that can't be ignored. The first red flag: the button layout. With 12 extra side buttons, the Aerox 9 wireless tries to turn your hand into a command center, but the reality is a little more awkward than you'd hope in practice. I found myself hitting the wrong buttons more often than not. Speed and accuracy are vital in competitive gaming, but instead of executing slick combos, I was fumbling, which can be frustrating during clutch moments. Ever try to hit a side button with a pinky that refuses to cooperate? It's like trying to clap with one hand. Moreover, those ultra-lightweight holes that make the mouse feather-light. Sure, 89G is impressive for agility, but that shell also means some gamers feel it's less sturdy than other options in this price range. Considering the Aerox 9 wireless is $119.99, you want something that feels rugged, especially because you're paying for durability alongside performance. That IP54 AquaBarrier rating is another mixed bag. While it does a decent job keeping out dust and small splashes, you're still not completely waterproof. One user humorously noted they treated it like a submarine, only to find out it's more of a dinghy. So, if you're prone to accidents, don't plan on dunking your mouse during intense, energy drink-fueled gameplay sessions. Another sticking point is the Bluetooth and wireless technology. The Quantum 2.0 wireless with 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth 5.0 combo offers flexibility, but some users report occasional lag spikes and connectivity drops during high-intensity gaming. That defeats the purpose of a lag-free claim, and for a gaming mouse, every millisecond counts. The battery life sounds incredible on paper, 180 hours of playtime, but in real-world testing, heavy RGB customization and numerous button presses cut that down significantly. It's not terrible, but don't expect weeks of uninterrupted wireless freedom without charging. Now, before you think this mouse is a lost cause, here's an important mini twist. The Aerox 9 wireless is exactly what certain types of gamers need. If you're an MMO or MOBA player who loves customizing every command button at your fingertips, the 18 buttons are a godsend once you get used to the layout. That's a lot of versatility unmatched by typical mice with just a few side buttons. And the TrueMove Air sensor co-developed with PixArt delivers pixel-perfect accuracy, critical for sniping those headshots or pulling off complex rotations. The RGB lighting, pure eye candy, complementing setups perfectly for streamers or desk aesthetes. Performance-wise, the next-gen Golden Micro IP54 switches provide crisp clicks that feel satisfying and durable, promising to outlast ordinary switches for many years. That means no mushy or unresponsive presses ruining your flow. Plus, the lightweight design helps reduce hand fatigue over long sessions, important if you're grinding raids or tournaments. So yes, with some practice, the button placement issues do recede, and you unlock powerful macro capabilities for serious gamers. But that learning curve is steeper than on simpler mice. One funny point I came across while reading reviews. Someone joked, "This mouse has more buttons than my TV remote, and honestly, I might need both to work my games and my cable box." If you're a fan of multifunction gadgets, the Aerox 9 Wireless might appeal as a one-stop control hub. Just don't expect to master it instantly. It's not for casual users who want plug-and-play simplicity. And if you're a lefty, you're out of luck here. This mouse caters exclusively to right-handed gamers. Another joke popped up during testing. I tried using the aqua barrier feature by spilling water on my desk. Turns out splash resistant doesn't mean make a swimming pool. Yes, it's water resistant, but don't test it by having a mini pool party on your desk. Sometimes marketing jargon has a bit of creative license. Let's rehook with an open question. If you're a hardcore MMO gamer, do the 18 programmable buttons outweigh the initial awkwardness? For me, the answer is yes, but only after a decent amount of customization and training. The programmable buttons offer incredible flexibility for chaining spells or executing moves that could give you a serious advantage. But if you're a casual gamer or play genres that don't require tons of keybinds, the Aerox 9 Wireless might feel like overkill, and you could get by with less complicated mice. Now, let's talk software. SteelSeries Engine software allows you to configure the buttons, lighting, and sensitivity settings. The customization options are deep, which is a huge plus for enthusiasts, but beginners can be overwhelmed. The interface is detailed but not always intuitive, meaning a bit of patience is needed to unlock the mouse's full potential. You can save multiple profiles for different games, which is handy if you switch genres or play with friends. But if you hate fiddling with settings and want a mouse that works out of the box, this might frustrate you. The price is another factor to consider. At $119.99, the Aerox 9 Wireless lands in a premium category. For around this price, you can get other mice with robust builds, legendary sensors, and simpler button layouts that focus wholly on performance over extra features. The 3.5-star rating on Amazon reflects this divide. Some love it, others find it lacking in comfort or reliability. Reading between the lines, the Aerox 9 Wireless is a niche product aimed at gamers who need those extra programmable buttons and appreciate the lightweight feel combined with RGB flair. Here's another quick laugh for you. I swear this mouse has more buttons than the cockpit of a fighter jet. If I knew I needed this many, I might have joined the Air Force instead of gaming. The point. The Aerox 9 Wireless is not your average gaming mouse. It's for those ready to pilot their gameplay with serious command control. So what's the final verdict? If you want a flashy, ultra-lightweight wireless mouse loaded with programmable buttons and can handle a learning curve, the Aerox 9 Wireless delivers exceptional performance once mastered. The RGB lighting looks stunning, and the sensor is spot-on for precision gaming. However, if you prioritize comfort over complexity, or if you want a no-nonsense mouse without accidental button presses or wireless connection dips, you might want to keep looking. To sum it up, the SteelSeries Aerox 9 Wireless shines brightest in MMO/MOBA environments, where button customization is king. It's lightweight and well-suited for gamers who want a visually impressive mouse that can multitask like a champ. But it's not perfect. Technical quirks and an unusual layout might turn off casual or FPS players. Still, it's a solid contender with great potential once you adapt. Finally, if you think the Aerox 9 Wireless fits your style, I highly recommend checking the Amazon link in the description below for the best current price. Prices change quickly, and you don't want to miss a deal. Whether you're upgrading or looking for a fresh setup to dominate raids and arenas, This mouse has a lot to offer. Just remember, practice is key, and one day you'll be clicking so fast, even your keyboard might get jealous. Thanks for sticking with me through this review. Hit that like button if it helped you, subscribe for more honest reviews, and leave a comment if you've tried the Aerox 9 wireless. I want to hear your take. Happy gaming, and may your clicks always be crisp.